The seventh-generation aircraft will likely be autonomously controlled and possibly directed by human controllers operators on the ground away from the battlefield. Yes, we are still trying to build the sixth-generation fighter and master the fifth-generation fighter, and now some are even talking about the seventh-generation fighter. What will the seventh-generation fighter look like? How will it fight? Will it be armed with lasers and fly at hypersonic speeds? All good questions. There is a lot of talk about fifth-generation jets right now, especially the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. This aircraft is actually the second fifth-generation fighter, after the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor, which was developed as part of the United States Air Force's Advanced Tactical Fighter ATF program that began in the 1980s. The F-22 first entered service in 2005, 60 years after the end of the Second World War. In fact, the naming of our modern generation of aircraft is based on fighters built after the conflict. While the designations are really only made retroactively, the U.S. Air Force divides the capabilities of each of these generational designations. Even as the first sixth-generation aircraft are taking shape, including the United States Air Force's Next-Generation Air Dominance NGAD system and the UK-led Future Air Combat System FACS, also known as Tempest, there is early speculation about what can be expected afterwards. Military planners have to think beyond what is currently being developed, which is why even in 2016 it was reported that Russia was working on sixth-generation and even seventh-generation fighter jets. The question is what can be expected from the seventh generation. As previous efforts have noted, each generation is a huge leap forward. The first-generation fighter jet was nothing more than a traditional turboprop aircraft equipped with jet engines, while the second generation took a leap forward with swept wings, radars, and missiles. The third generation enabled supersonic flight and the ability to strike opponents from beyond visual range. The fourth generation further developed capabilities significantly, but the fifth generation has been seen as a significant game-changer with its ability to incorporate stealth capabilities while still being able to operate in so-called savage mode. Once the enemy's air defense capabilities are neutralized, the sixth generation could be the one that provides AI-powered drones to support manned aircraft, improving pilot survivability. The seventh generation may change the dynamics even further. The seventh-generation aircraft will likely be autonomously controlled and possibly directed by human controllers operators on the ground away from the battlefield. It is also possible that it will be capable of hypersonic flight and made of materials that further enhance its stealth characteristics. However, better air and missile defense technologies may also hinder the development of future fighters. Instead, we could see swarms of drones launched to destroy air defenses, so that bombers with long-range capabilities can strike enemy targets.